Here on the bridge.
What's a man to a king? What's it a saying? Advancing the line, advancing the payment. You front the game, but shoot what said as you claim it. It's that Xbox. Spin the block, his legs slide. Fast talker, no riddling. Moonwalker, selling moon rock just to make dividends. You in traffic with family? That much making a portrait. Gun kick back, now grannies from porches. David on the sea, you know that it's scorching. What's a man to a king? What's it a saying? Advancing the line, advancing the payment. You front the game, but shoot what said as you claim it.
You already know the time, told my boys to hold the line. We gon' shoot it out in seconds, leave you posted like a vine. Bow your head down to the king, leave your roses at the shrine. We stay ready for the war, just need the king to drop the sign. Say what you running from, what you running from. I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? Say what you running from, what you running from. I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? This what you wanted. This what you wanted, huh?
Here on the bridge.
What's a man to a king? What's it a saying? Advancing the line, advancing the payment. You front the game, but shoot what said as you claim it. It's that Xbox. Spin the block, his legs slide. Fast talker, no riddling. Moonwalker, selling moon rock just to make dividends. You in traffic with family? That much making a portrait. Gun kick back, now grannies from porches. David on the sea, you know that it's scorching. What's a man to a king? What's it a saying? Advancing the line, advancing the payment. You front the game, but shoot what said as you claim it.
You already know the time, told my boys to hold the line. We gon' shoot it out in seconds, leave you posted like a vine. Bow your head down to the king, leave your roses at the shrine. We stay ready for the war, just need the king to drop the sign. Say what you running from, what you running from. I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? Say what you running from, what you running from. I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? This what you wanted. This what you wanted, huh?
Here on the bridge.
What's a man to a king? What's it a saying? Advancing the line, advancing the payment. You front the game, but shoot what said as you claim it. It's that Xbox. Spin the block, his legs slide. Fast talker, no riddling. Moonwalker, selling moon rock just to make dividends. You in traffic with family? That much making a portrait. Gun kick back, now grannies from porches. David on the sea, you know that it's scorching. What's a man to a king? What's it a saying? Advancing the line, advancing the payment. You front the game, but shoot what said as you claim it.
You already know the time, told my boys to hold the line. We gon' shoot it out in seconds, leave you posted like a vine. Bow your head down to the king, leave your roses at the shrine. We stay ready for the war, just need the king to drop the sign. Say what you running from, what you running from. I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? Say what you running from, what you running from. I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? This what you wanted. This what you wanted, huh?
Here on the bridge.
What's a man to a king? What's it a saying? Advancing the line, advancing the payment. You front the game, but shoot what said as you claim it. It's that Xbox. Spin the block, his legs slide. Fast talker, no riddling. Moonwalker, selling moon rock just to make dividends. You in traffic with family? That much making a portrait. Gun kick back, now grannies from porches. David on the sea, you know that it's scorching. What's a man to a king? What's it a saying? Advancing the line, advancing the payment. You front the game, but shoot what said as you claim it.
You already know the time, told my boys to hold the line. We gon' shoot it out in seconds, leave you posted like a vine. Bow your head down to the king, leave your roses at the shrine. We stay ready for the war, just need the king to drop the sign. Say what you running from, what you running from. I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? Say what you running from, what you running from. I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? This what you wanted. This what you wanted, huh?
Peace and blessings, and welcome back to Xbox Frontline News with your boy, the King. And yeah, the Banana Man is here with the premium banana suit with the long banana bed. Ooh, see my Jay Leno. As we get into this, you know. Now, I was checking out all this stuff. Now, today is a special day for members. Members, today is Raffle Day. But I want to give a shout out to everybody that got there. Oscar LaFan, Mr. Outlaw, Lamont, One Matic Sports, and there's Yobo. What's good? I want to say what's up to everybody that's showing up, showing out, and showing off. Share this out. Let everybody know what's happening. If you love Xbox, well, and it's your first time here, you met your new best friend, me, the King. I go live every day, Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, with Friday being a special day because that is Fight Night Friday. And if you know what it is, you know what we do. We get to combat sports games and we have a great time and you're able to participate. You don't have to sit on the sidelines. If you don't got nothing to do on Fridays, come out and hang out with me, the king, and the crew, and we'll have fun with you. Pause. I know that sounded kind of weird, but if you up for it, we down for it. I'm just saying. Now, there's a lot of rumors going on, and I got to give Donna Taco this. I want to give a shout out to Donna Taco. If nobody knows who Donna Taco is a contributor to lordsofgaming.net. He's a staunch Nintendo supporter. He has been a Nintendo guy for as long as I can remember this guy, and he is not playing. He told me, he said, King, Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to launch on the Switch. And I said, I don't believe your ass. I don't believe you so much that I'll bet my knees. Because my theory and thinking, y'all don't even got 5. Why you worrying about 6? But apparently, there's a rumor that Grand Theft Auto 6 is launching day and day on the Switch. Day and date. That would be highly crazy. I ain't gonna hold you. Now, dudes know when I do send my knees, I do send them with, Vaseline, fast absorbing, 3-in-1 men, lotion. So my knees ain't ashy, baby. Keep it classy, never ashy, baby. But I'm saying, and now I know y'all wondering, like, why the hell does he have on a banana suit? Like, why does he have on the Mr. Peely joint? Right? Why? And my banana suit, you peel it. Why does he have on a banana suit? Well, y'all super chatted for it. If y'all don't see right there is a goal. And when that goal is hit, whatever costume that is comes out. Is what it is. It was banana suit. Last time it was Donkey Kong. This time it's the hot dog suit. You guys are weirdos. You want to see me in glizzy suits? You want to see me do different things? Okay, cool. Now, the way we're going to do the raffle today for members and understanding this. Members, see, this is how it goes. There's numbers in here. And you're going to pick a number from 1 to 10. I mean, 1 to 100, 1 to 10. 1 to 100. Now, depending on your rank, that's how many numbers you have. So if you're S rank, you got 1 number. If you're a V rank, you got 2 numbers. If you're an X rank, you have 4 numbers. And how we're going to determine this and lock your numbers in is by going by the members chat. There's a special members chat that you're able to chat with a couple of characters for free. There's no money that you have to pay other than yourself being a member. That's about it. But I'm going to be giving away games. So the winner will receive a game. Very simple. No fuss, no muss. If you're looking for something new to play, I got the games coming your way. And I told you, it's all about gaming here. Now, you go to a lot of people's channel and you will hear a lot of stuff like talking about other men. You'll go to a lot of channels and you will hear stuff talking about another channel. Over here, we care about the games, we care about the facts, and we care about the news. And that's all we care about. Now, Xbox first. But there's news throughout the industry. And if there is any Sony slander, I will scour the internet to bring that slander back to you guys so we can keep the boot on Kong's neck this whole generation. Hashtag no PlayStation 6. You know what it is. I'm going to keep the boot on Kong's neck this whole generation. And if anybody told you anything different, they're a liar. Because that's my mission and that's my goal. Now, some people ask, well, King, PlayStation is actively working on research and development when it comes to a PlayStation 6. Is it here, though? See, I live long enough. I'm 53. It's a beautiful age. You know why? It gives me a lot of insight in things. I live long enough to see consoles have a prototype. I've lived long enough to see the actual finished product. I lived long enough to actually get a release date, and then it get canceled. Stay tuned, baby. Everything that I'm saying has been happening. Remember when I told you guys that Xbox will be having a show a month, January, February, March? Boom. March was almost over, and you guys were like, King, they're not having a show, bro. I'm like, pump your brakes. Relax. We're going to get into the partner preview show with the games and why it's significant that the games that are being shown is very important to you. It strengthens a bond. Now, going back to another rumor, this rumor is brought to my KNN affiliate, my roving reporter that's out in the street. I got to give him much props. My man, Big Fat Eli, send me some news my way. It involves Netflix and it involves Xbox. And apparently they're working on a big structured deal. Now, where I thought they were cozy in bed with Amazon, I think this thing that happened with Paramount has put Netflix on a rampage. And now you say, King, what are you talking about with the Paramount thing? What are you talking about, King? What's happening with the Paramount thing? Well, Netflix was set to buy WB. And they had plans, my man. They had big plans. Now, I'm personally happy that Paramount got them. Because, see, Netflix has aspirations of gaming. They weren't going to split off or splinter off or sell off the gaming. But Paramount has no aspirations when it comes to gaming. So that division, that aspect of the pie is being split up, sold off. I'm sorry, y'all. Somebody doesn't like that. I'll mute it next time because this mic picks up everything. So with them splitting off, selling off, NetherRealm Studios is available there. I do need Xbox to step up to the plate to purchase the studio and make a contract with Paramount in order to get the IP of Mortal Kombat. Then we can get Mortal Kombat versus Killer Instinct and we can actually get something popping. And I know this is, I know you think maybe this can't happen. It can possibly happen because I still have a copy of Mortal Kombat versus DC. I got the hard copy, I got the disc, and that's one of my favorite games with Shazam, The Flash, Wonder Woman, Superman, Batman go up against the Mortal Kombat team, and I love it. I'm a huge Shazam fan, and I was completely over the moon with it. Actually, this thing, like most of my lymphatic system is completely clean. It's crazy. I'm telling you the stuff that you do later on. But Ocular fan, he hate Paramount. I'm not personally I wish Netflix got him. Yep, the Banana King is here. Yeah, so what? First of all, pushing 60 is you got to be 58, bro. Shut the up with that. Right? I'm 53. That's 7 years. All right? I could tell you pushing 100. Shut the fuck up with that. Get out of here with that. But, yeah, I'm wearing banana suits. So what? They voted for it. They spend their cheese and they get what they want. That's it. Do you understand how secure you have to be in your masculinity and your identity to do what you got to do, baby? You guys like crazy shit like that. I don't care. I will deliver the news regardless. You're going to like it. Now, I told you guys that Microsoft's had so many games, so many partners, so many things moving forward. It's going to turn into a Pacquiao fight. And what I meant by that is the punches will keep coming. The games will keep coming. And the only cadence that I realized that was possible was to have monthly showcases, highlighting these games, highlighting Game Pass, highlighting Play Anywhere, pushing the consistent narrative that Xbox is in your face at all times. The January show, the February show, now the March show. And growing in the space, but constantly staying in the news cycles. You see, you have to understand we live in a now era. Telling somebody to wait 6 months, well, they forget about you. Telling somebody to wait 3 months, well, they forget about you. But if you're there on a monthly basis, staying in the news cycle, be it good or be it bad, well, gaming's talking to you. Now, I do have a lot of topics that I do want to talk about because I told you I was going to do some stuff this weekend. But as you can see, Iron Lord's podcast was crazy yesterday. Now, if you got a chance to see Iron Lord's podcast with myself, Lord Cognito, Lord Sovereign, Lord Attic, we had ACG on, Angry Centaur Gaming. I really like ACG. I love his reviews. Actually, when I got back today, I was watching one of his longer previews, and it was like a showcase with games coming out for, I think it was for this year, like Madden and stuff like that. And I just love the way that he narrates stuff and how he breaks stuff down. So go check that out. And you can also see me and Sovereign fight. It was cool. Now, this first thing that I'm bringing to you guys is from my guy, Frazier Gilbert. And I want to give a shout out to Frazier Gilbert over at Pure Xbox. This stuff right here is new Xbox first-party game announced in the form of the Minecraft Dungeons 2. If you've got a chance to play Minecraft Dungeons, the last time I played Minecraft Dungeons was with myself, Lord Attic, and Tim Dog. And we got a chance to play Minecraft Dungeons when it was first announced. It was broken. It was a little janky at the time, and they sent some updates and fixed it up. But we was in a preview program. I think we streamed it. I don't know. But it's officially coming to Xbox, PC, Switch, and the PlayStation 5 this fall. And if you didn't hear about it, let's do it.
In a land once plagued by great evil, brave heroes took up arms and triumphed against the terror. With peace restored, all was well.
They're back on fire. They're back on fire. See, dudes was talking about, oh, they're gonna put DLSS 5 on this and make everything all super great. Absolutely not. Shut up. Minecraft Dungeons 2. Coming later on this year. And, you can wish list now. You can get in on that. And that's cool if you're into Minecraft Dungeons 2. What up, Legendary Intel, my guy? Understand, Infrared the Don. Listen. Yeah, King Chiquita. I'm a Chiquita banana. I remember that back in the days. That's wild crazy that you remember the Chiquita banana. I want you to remember, today is the day of the members raffle. I'm going to give away 10 games today to 10 members. The numbers are going to go up. When I tell you to put your numbers in as members, you're going to member chat, not super chat. You're going to member chat your numbers. So it's going to tell me your rank, it's going to tell me your numbers, and I'm able to look it up really quickly. And I'm able to take a snapshot of these things and get these games out to you. Those games will get out to you no later than this week once we get everybody in. So y'all know how the raffle goes. We're going to do it. But everybody's looking for sales. Now, remember when I was pissed off with the dynamic pricing over at Dip Down Was Good? Remember when I was pissed off with the dynamic pricing over at over at PlayStation, and how it was targeting people and how I felt that was predatory. Guess what Microsoft did? That's what Xbox did. Xbox said, hold my damn beer. I got something for you. I'm like, really? It's not even a week. I think they're working together. I honestly think these guys are working in cahoots with each other. How do you member chat dip down? All right, so when you go to do regular chat, I think there's a member option that you remember how when y'all put it in green on ILP, then you're able to put it in green here. All right. Now, and if you can't, we're going to figure it out. But there's when you put in your super chat, there should be a members chat only, where you can member chat only. All right, so they said, let me show you something, because this is what I got to call BS. Dip Down hits me up on Saturday. I don't know if it's Saturday or Sunday. And he sends me a screenshot. And he's like, yo, finally, a price reduction. Dip Down and I are talking on the phone. And I run to my Xbox and I go check it. So ain't no damn price reduction on my joint. Thanks. And he goes and checks his. He goes, damn, it ain't no price reduction on his joint either. But people are experiencing this, and I'm going to show you. And this is brought to you by my man Fraser Gilbert, again over at Pure Xbox. Shout out to him for doing the work, because my man puts in that work. Well, Xbox Series X get a major just for you discount on the Microsoft Store. But like all just for you deal, it only shows up for certain people. You're being targeted. The discount sees the Xbox Series X being reduced by up to 50% off. Although specific deals seems to be different for some people, we've seen multiple confirmations of this just for you discount on the Series X over Reddit. And for the example below, the 1 terabit of for the Xbox Series X digital edition is being reduced by over $250. I was mad as hell. And me and Dip Down was sitting there saying, this got to be actual BS. But I ain't gonna hold you. Some people are getting this deal. This targeting aspect of looking at people and targeting them, I said, I don't know what's the criteria for it. I know they can see how many devices that I have under my name that uses the Xbox brand. So by that, I'm probably automatically disqualified. But how do they get this deal to you if it's in the Xbox store? How is this thing being petered out to people? What's the metric? Same thing with Sony's dynamic pricing. I got to come for Xbox and Microsoft for this. If it ain't for everyone, I don't give a damn about a just for you deal. You secretly sliding in other people's DMs, giving them half off when other people are paying full price? I'm going to call BS, man. See, at first I thought it was a deal and they were getting rid of stock, getting rid of inventory, and they finally was actually competing. I thought actually Asha said, F this, I'm going for the juggler. Well, go ahead, buddy. Make it happen, Captain. Go do what you gonna do. Fight them to the death. $250 off? They can't beat that with a baseball bat, but that shit is for selective people. The moment you made it selective made us feel like, come on, B. So I got to give a shout out to Dip Down, because Dip Down put me up on game way earlier than Frazier. See, Frazier did this 7 hours ago. Dip Down did this shit a whole 2 days ago. Shout out to my K&N affiliate, Dip Down and Animate, for being in the street, doing the work of the king, and bringing us back to where we need to be. So I give a shout out to Dip Down. I believe he's in the chat right now, because listen, my man was on it. I think honestly, I think me and him both would have probably brought like 4 or 5 of those joints actually to, flip and get it. You understand? Dudes be looking for that come up. I got that Xbox on the low, digital, let it go, let it flow, give me the cash, man, like we do. When launch day happens, I do wish a PlayStation 6 come out. I'm selling them for $5,000, my man. I'm going to bust you upside your head like I did the last time. When I was selling PlayStation 5s for $3,000. I still got the receipts. I couldn't even believe somebody paid that ahead of time. He paid it months ahead of time. I overnight shipped it to him. 1 game, an extra controller, overnight shipped with confirmation and signature. I told him, be ready. It was $3,200 and some change. That was one. And the rest of them I was selling from $2,500. I brought 5 of them, kept 1 for myself. Oh, yeah, capitalism. On God and them. I'm going to run it up on these bums. I think I had 7 or 10 Xbox Series X's. I think we sent 1 as Sinister, and I kept, 4 for myself. And then I think I had a couple of Series S's. But whatever, those things went for sale too. I don't know. I had a bunch of them. I got to look back at it. Now listen, there's a game out there that I've been watching. I've been watching this game from the shadows. I've been stalking this game like you wouldn't believe. Now, I knew this game was coming to Steam. Excuse me. I knew this game was coming to Steam. I knew this game was going to be on the PC, but I did not know because there was no confirmation that it would be coming to Xbox or PlayStation. But if you know me, you know that I'm into beat-em-ups. I love side-scrolling beat-em-ups. A shout out to Cognito with that game with Show Enough in it, that digital game. The game looked dope. Go check that out on Iron Lords. That game looks incredible. But my man Frazier Gilbert, again, yesterday at 10 a.m., did it up for a game that I'm interested in. Now, here's the game. The game is running on consoles, the Samson dev hints at a potential Xbox version. This is brought to you by Liquid Swords. If you know, you know, but I'm going to show you if you didn't.
As far back as I can remember, I worked for other people.
The game is called Samson.
Opportunity.
And if you see the game right now, the game looks incredible.
The city never stopped moving, and neither did what I
got
owed.
a Grand Theft Auto feel to it.
I never picked the smart job,
but the dude
I picked the one
looks
that
like
this
guy from The Last of Us. Looks like Joe.
Nobody waited their turn.
But this dude
if
out
you gave
here
him space,
slugging
they
them
took your
buckets.
teeth.
See him?
Sometimes you didn't need skill.
Look at him.
You just
come
needed
with a
something
crowbar,
solid.
bust him upside his head.
You hear that?
On God and them.
That's the sound a face makes when it meets regret.
That's what I'm talking about. But he getting rocked by Hoodie Dude. Hoodie Dude, and he get crazy with it.
I didn't fight to win.
Wow.
I fought to finish.
This is what I'm talking about. Then he pull up on his little Challenger, knock cars loose, tumble rumble, looking like Burnout Edition.
The louder the city got. Miss a payment,
but your man with the pipe and the suit, Paul.
They weren't negotiators.
Bald-headed guys with big rock.
They were punctuation.
Rocking your man Samson. I'm telling you.
When the day ran out, so did your luck.
Burnouts in front of cars.
Sleep didn't fix a thing.
The last time we saw dude fall asleep on the couch like that, he was with his girl, his daughter. She gave him a watch, turned into the Last of Us.
Violence.
He walking down tunnels, beating people behind.
People talk about freedom like it's a feeling.
I actually like it. I ain't gonna hold
it. They have no idea.
Looks good to me. Let me boot that. Be quiet. Quiet, boy. Quiet. But that's what I'm looking after. I'm looking for that. I've been watching Samson for a minute. And if you guys saw Samson, yo, the biggest thing that you could tell me, hold on. The biggest thing that you could tell me that is coming out for consoles. I'm a console gamer. Yes, I have a high-powered rig right here. Have another one upstairs. Do I really care to do that? But I like to travel on my Xbox Rogue Ally X. If it's playing anywhere, it's for me. It's for the king. That's why I got Crimson Desert for Xbox. Because it's playing anywhere. And when I decided to download it on my PC, because I heard that's where it is to play, maybe the controls make some sense. I don't know if y'all got a chance to get Crimson Desert, but if you did, let me know. Let me know how you're enjoying it. I'm still only 2 hours in because yesterday I took the wife out to go see Ready or Not 2. If you saw Ready or Not 1, well, it's called Ready or Not, Here I Come. So if you saw Ready or Not, Here I Come 1, well, this movie takes place directly after Ready or Not, Here I Come Part 1. This is Part 2, where it introduces her sister that she's been estranged from, and they have to go through the elites in order to win the prize. So go check that out if you wanna. I'm not gonna recommend the movie because there's overtones that left me with a bad taste. I didn't like a lot of the innuendos or the overtures in it. It was a lot of stuff that didn't sit well with me, and they lean heavily in a direction that I definitely do not take your kids to this movie. Only take strong-willed, strong-minded individuals to it, because I think this movie is catering to low vibrational individuals, and it's going to do something. I don't like the film for that reason, and it's a decent film if you combining it with 1. I think 2 goes over the top. I think 2 went a little bit too far for me, but it is what it is. Now, a lot of people try to tell you that Xbox games don't sell, but being available on multiple storefronts, people try to figure out, how's Xbox going to get their money? Well, that's not up to me. I don't care if they make a nickel, dime, penny. I don't care. That's not my business. Do your thing. Give me my Game Pass. Give me my games. Allow me to get busy over here. But knowing that Xbox is a third-party publisher and they do have games in other ecosystems, and sometimes I peek in to see how those ecosystems is living. Like, how y'all peasants doing over there? Well, I found out today that the steampunk peasants are doing like this. This is brought to you by Ben Carey over at Pure Xbox. Xbox Game Studio sale now live on Steam, featuring major 2025 titles, compatible with your Xbox ROG Ally, and possibly Project Helix. Of course, Project Helix. I don't know what these dudes do. You put this in the description and the title, what, to trigger people? The same thing that you're doing on your Xbox ROG Ally X and Xbox ROG Ally, you'll be doing on your Project Helix. Let's get it together, people. But these are the sales. The highest sale on a game so far I saw was 80%, and that was called Quantum Break. The wildest part about Quantum Break being on sale for 80% off, I actually love that game. If I was going to get any game here and I only had money for one game, to be real with you, the complete bundle of Quantum Break is what to get. You got a lot of 75% off with State of Decay 2, Juggernaut Edition, Hellblade 2, Sunset Overdrive. Outer Worlds 2 is at 40% off. Game Narrative Bundle, I don't know what that is on sale for 73%. You got a lot of 75%. Battletoads. Battletoads is pretty cool. I don't care what nobody says. Keepers at 35%. So the newer titles are a little bit less than a percentage on the sale, but this is a huge publisher shield. Go check it out. You got Gears of War Reloaded, Keeper, Ninja Gaiden 4, and Outer Worlds 2. All the titles that were headlining last year are available in the Steam store. So if you're a Steam head, you're a steampunk, well, go make that happen for yourself. Because at some point in time, you're going to have to pick a side. Can't be lukewarm in these streets. You got to be hot or cold. You got to be yes or no. You got to be this side or that side. This is the reason why we got red versus blue. Why? Because if you don't pick a side, they're going to pick a side for you. I'm just saying. There can only be one, son. The whole rule of Highlander. It can only be one, son. And like Afro Samurai said, I'm number one under the sun, B. It's always like that. Now we get into the slander portion of the PlayStation part of the show. This is the part where I scour the internet and I find and I go high and low and I bring you back everything I know. Because wherever I go, I got a pony in tow. And when the pony act up, I break the pony, you know. Because I'm the back kicking in champion. And I'm going to kick your back in. Understand? Ain't nobody going to kick your back in better than me. And I'm going to do it in a banana suit. I'm going to make you upset with the king. Well, this is brought to you by Richard Ledbetter. And I know very recently Digital Foundry has been under heavy scrutiny. What I got to say is, I got your back. Now, you don't want me to have your back because I'm the back kicking in champion. Be careful. Be careful. Boot on ready. Mark Cerny confirms that frame generation should be seen at some point on the PlayStation platforms. Now, I want to know, the fact that your CPU is being underpowered, underdelivered, the console that you're working on is a toy, it's a cheap knockoff of anything considered next gen. Once you say that you already got frame generation in the box, well, we know what PSSR does. But now that you're embracing fake frames, now from the upscaler now to fake frames, you're going to artificially inflate frame rate. I struggle with this because I do know that PlayStation users actually have TCL televisions. It's funny that TCL actually owns your television division now. What makes this part and parcel? A lot of you guys won't get a chance to see the benefits of people like myself who have, high-end Samsung or LG television. And, you TCL carriers and owners that actually, pick up their TVs at the door when they're walking out. You did it on I got a date tonight, got a little $200, let me get a TV. It's HD, it's a smart TV. Thought you was being smart. Dinner in the movie, Netflix and chill. I get where you at with it, and I understand. I'm not gonna hold you. You felt that you wanted to crack, and you just got this crackhead television because it was at crackhead prices. I get it. King Webb was good. I salute. That's another K&N affiliate that's in the streets. Shout out to him. Now, just to clarify a couple of things about the collaboration with AMD, the new PSSR uses the same core development algorithm as FSR Firestone Upscaler. To avoid confusion, I'll use the names instead rather than FSR4. Cerny said FSR frame generation is also being base co-developed. Now, remember, the dude that he was sitting there with, Mark Cerny was sitting there with, blew up his spot when he said, Project Amethyst is for everyone. It's for the streets. And everyone will be able to take care of this tech. That means Xbox. He said it right there. He was like, no, that's for everybody. Stop trying to act like it's exclusive. Stop trying to make it seem like you're special. I mean, I had broke that video up. That video was so funny. I think that video was like probably one of my successful videos that actually did. I think like 12,000. But this is where we're going. We're heading to diminishing returns off of these guys are trying to give us less and less in the box and charge you more and more. We're going to be at a point where you're going to have a base, because you notice right now, the Series S isn't more powerful than the Xbox One X, but it has some tech that outpaces the Xbox One X. Tricks in the box. That's where we're heading. Tricks in the box. Machine learning, upscaling, frame generation, all this stuff to walk away from native to give you imaginary. Now, I know it turned out as a slander Sony thing, but it was more of a highlight to look at the industry as a whole. These graphic cards are demanding more of our dollars by delivering less to us as individuals by giving us fake frames, fake resolution with real dollar prices. Once I saw a video card for $5,000, I said, this is it, y'all. Y'all have beyond went bonkers. You definitely priced me out. And I can see the scenario where you can't afford the next generation. So you will be on a service like NVIDIA Go or NVIDIA Now or whatever Xbox service is, because you won't be able to afford a high-end PC. You will have a monitor, you will have a laptop, a keyboard and a mouse, and you will just plug into their network and use their service. NVIDIA is the most egregious one when it comes to this, because based upon their play limits that they automatically started implementing, that sets a precedence and that shows everybody else. We can charge them more by also putting limits on them. I don't like the way this is going. I don't appreciate it. But remember, the devil got to tell you what he's doing before he do it, because he needs your consent in order to make it happen. They're telling you ahead of time, we're here to F you over. And y'all dudes are still in the background championing it. Yeah, PlayStation 6. Y'all the biggest simps I've ever seen in my life. But if Xbox do it, you're going to hear me call them out as well. I'm just waiting for more details on that machine. And if that machine is doing what your machine is doing, giving me less but charging me more, because this looks to be the most expensive Xbox in the history of Xbox. At $14.99, buddy, your shit better push native. See, my PC can rock native, hardcore, brute force. If I can't brute force something, I swear for God, if I drag you through the streets, bloody face, I'm going to drag you. No one's safe. Equal smoke. Equal smoke. Now, speaking of equal smoke, we got to talk about Sony closing more studios, closing up more games. This has become an epidemic. I think they're infected. I think they got a disease. I think PlayStation got deletamitis. By deleting games, breaking away from studios, by downsizing, this has been the worst generation that has hit the PlayStation market. Why? Because I'm the kick you back in champion. I'm King David. And I'm here to kick you back in. And I'm going to do it better than anybody else that does it in the business. Because I tell you, my job is to scour the internet and to get bad PlayStation news, to bring it back to you, to allow you to make a very informed decision. Well, the reports PlayStation Firesprite Studios almost made Breaking Bad VR as well as a new sci-fi horror game. Firesprite. The first-party PlayStation Studios Firesprite has been behind some of the platform's biggest VR titles, such as Persistence and the 2023 spin-off Horizon Call of the Mountain. However, over the last few years, the developer has faced a series of setbacks, including a round of layoffs in 2024 that resulted in cancellations. One of these was the Battle Royale take on Twisted Metal franchise. Remember when I told you the Twisted Metal game is not showing up? Well, also, as well as another game that was scrapped around this time. But the two entries aren't the only ones that the studio had shelved in the past. Now, this is brought to you by Ephraim over at MP First, including one based on a widely known TV show called Breaking Bad. Hold on. Through small investigations, we discovered that Firesprite was developing Breaking Bad VR title for the PlayStation VR in around 2027 and 2028 or 2017 and 2018. While the name carries a lot of weight, the best way to describe it would have been a traditional game rather than a narrative experience. This would have been similar to the PlayStation VR games like Stranger Things VR experience, short length titles, mainly focused on cinematic stories. Now, they go down into talking about the games that was going to be broken up. Now, another recent discovery of Project Pillar, a codename spotted at Firesprite job listings. We don't know much about this one yet, other than the fact that, like, Heartbreak is being developed using the Unreal Engine 5. So with all this clear, it is several canceled projects haven't slowed the studio down. Firesprite is moving forward. Hopefully, we'll see the fruits of their labor soon. Now, upon reading this and getting this information, I heard, take this with a grain of salt, that Firesprite is on the chopping block. That it may be up and it may be over for them. Now, I want you members to understand this is the day that we are doing the game giveaway. It's going to be 10 games given away. If you remember, you're going to put your numbers in. We're going to talk about it. If you are a Series S rank member, you have one number. Series V members, it's rank V, you have 2. And rank X, you have 4. I roll it around. It's from 1 to 100. Get you your games. Now, if you're on PlayStation, and this is the back where I kick all ponies' backs in, because I'm the back kicking in champion, I scour the internet and I get what's probably and what's hopefully the most hurting, damaging things that I can find on the PlayStation. So I can bring this back to you, my Xbox brethren, to let you know what other people won't report. I will. And I'm going to do it in such a dirty way that it's going to feel like I'm kicking their backs in, because I am the back kicking in champion. Shirt coming soon, merch in the stores. You will love it. Actually, it's being worked on as we know it. Right now, I want to give a shout out to my man, Graphic God. Shout out to the merch store. You guys are doing it up. I really appreciate each and every last one of you. Death Before Dishonor is probably one of the top sellers this month, and I'm going to say thank you. But much like if you don't pay your bills, they turn out your lights. Well, large-scale failure occurred again in the PlayStation Network services. This weekend, PlayStation console owners was once again faced with a large-scale failure in the PlayStation Network services. Corresponding notifications appeared to support the PlayStation Network failure, affecting all functions, including the PlayStation Store. Many online players found that their online games stopped working at this time. However, some community members said they were able to play with friends during the outage, for example, Helldivers 2. Sony managed to restore the services after a lengthy delay. This is what I tell you what happens. Nobody is going to bring this news to you. Why the banana? Because you guys voted on it. You think I just randomly wake up and say, oh, I'm going to put on a banana? Well, this, you know, hey, man, listen. Boy. Look at that. Premium banana. I'm not bringing you any banana. Not none of that spoiled banana. Not none of that rotten banana. If I give you a premium banana, you heard me. Firm, strong, pause. Banana. Right? Large, robust banana. Pause. Because you know how you guys take it. But another thing, remember when dudes was talking about, oh, I think Game Pass is going to go up in prices. Well, yeah, PlayStation Network went down again. Well, I told you, I'm the back kicking and champion. I'm here to kick you back in. Boom! Open Critic. Ayo! PlayStation Plus price increase has gamers on edge. Well, PlayStation Plus have been compelling offerings in a couple of months in the flagship console sometimes, but they're about to go up. Now, over at Reddit, one user shared an advertisement from the PlayStation which they said they build PlayStation Plus as a service that's available from $14.99 a month. That's obviously a floor that is currently available for $9.99 a month at Essentials tier with $14.99 current price for the extra tier. Well, apparently they're about to go up in price. They're getting ready for a new price increase, and the price increase it's going up by $5. That could mean that Sony is planning to raise the price of their subscription service by $5, which will almost certainly go down poorly with the PlayStation considering the player community. Equally, it could be that PlayStation is just more keen to draw attention on the extra and the premium tiers where they stand to make more money. I don't care how you slice it. I slice it as PlayStation is dead. And I told you. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? I explained this to you, but you guys think that I'm playing around. I'm Mr. 98% right all the time. Yeah, I'm the back kicking and champion, but I'm also right 98% of the time. I told you in September, when you get the rebranding and the restructuring of whatever the PlayStation network turns out to be, you're going to get their launcher. You got people talking about, no, it's not going to be a launcher. Just shut up. Show me in September. Show me in September. I'm here. Show me in September. But I told you it's also going to be a price update. I told you. They don't do anything in a vacuum. They here to bust your wallets in and bust your forehead in. This is what they're trying to do. So if you're not on cue with them, you're going to get caught off guard. I'm here to get your defenses up. If you're a PlayStation owner, what I want you to do is tuck your chin, put your right hand against your cheekbone. I want you to put your left right above your eye level so you can block and parry. Tuck your chin in so when they punch you in your face, they don't catch you in your chin and knock you out. And that right here to catch that left hook, keep your right hand close so you're able to fight back. I'm going to teach you how to scrap. I'm going to teach you how to survive the Sony onslaught because you guys are getting your back kicked in all the time by the company you love. Shout out to Sony for treating y'all what? Like the ponies you are and breaking you in. And all I can say is, I approve this message. God bless. I approve this message. Yes, I do. Now, I told you that Xbox will be dropping a show every month. And I told you that these other dudes can't keep up. Nintendo has been keeping up. Like I told you Nintendo was going to do. I told you it was going to do a show in the beginning. I told you it was going to do another show. I told you. Nintendo's working. But Xbox is James Brown of this shit. You heard me? The hardest working dude in the business. Can't touch him with his bad self. Say it louder. I'm Xbox and proud. Didn't. Say it louder. You don't really understand what they're doing. The partnerships that they're having, the games that they're showing. Listen, this Thursday, the 26th, before the month is up, you're going to get the latest third-party partner preview. And, of course, we're going to go live. You're going to get a chance to see that. We're doing it at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to be on Iron Lord's channel. We're going to watch it from there. But Stranger Than Heaven, you're going to see that. That's from Sega. You're going to get an update on the Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl, plus a first look at the expanse of Osiris Reborn, an action RPG set in the world of James S. Curry, the legendary series. I'm going to show you some stuff because you know what it is. Me talking about it. I know you don't know maybe you don't know what Stranger Than Heaven looks like. I think maybe I need to show you what that looks like because over here on Xbox Frontline News, this is what we do, and I show you. Do y'all remember this? This is the preview part of the showcase. expansion. So that's what you're doing. That's the partner showcase. That's this week. That's Thursday. Now, this is the first showcase outside of Phil Dominus Maximus Aurelius Spencer, first of his name. This is going to be an Asha run thing. So I want to know, what's her style going to be like? What are we looking at here? What's the possibilities for this show? And what's going to happen? Let me know if you're excited about this. Xbox New World Order is taking over merchant stores. I've been on top of this from the beginning. When dudes told me, King, you should just give up and come hang out with PlayStation, I told you never. You don't understand what war is like. War, this is a war of attrition. This is a war of resources. We have more money. We will spend you out of business. We will continue to fight. We will continue to march. We will continue to keep the boot on Kong's neck this whole generation. Hashtag no PlayStation 6. You know what it is. I'm going to run it up on these bums. I'm the back kicking in champion. Now, the things that are about to happen to you are going to be legendary. You told me to stop. You told me to give up. I told you never. I told you I will fight to my dying breath. And I didn't hear your mama sing. So that fat lady needs to sit down while I do my thing. Now, members, let's start getting those numbers in. Let's start getting those numbers in. Put the numbers in. You have actually 5 minutes to get those numbers in. So we can spin the block to get you some games. You got 1 to 100. If you're S rank, okay, so we got legendary. Y'all can't put that in a members chat, like in the members message, the green one. There we go. You see? Infrared the Dawn put in 3. Okay, so we have 3. That gives you a soldier S rank. That lets me know what rank you are. That's 3. So we got 3. Dip down. Put it in a members message. You got to put it in a members. You can't? All right. So the reason how you would know that you're a member is your name would be in color. Or you use your member chat for the month. Okay. All right. So if you use your member chat for the month, cool. All right. So right now I'm putting in the numbers. So I got infrared at 3. I got 3 there. I got 44 for Magnum. Pause. I got 38 for Legendary. All right. Gambit, you got to be a member. Tony, you got to be a member. Dip down is at 72. Outlaw is at 25. All right, Magnum, I got you at 44. And it's fine that you use it on another video. Cool, no problem. I got you. I didn't know that. And listen, King Webb, I'm sending it to you right now, okay? So Webb, you got the numbers. He's my guy in the background. Outlaws 25. I got you, Outlaw. Blessings, I got you. I got you, Outlaw. He said, Magnum the pistol. Buddy, I understand, man. I haven't had a 44 Magnum since I don't know how old was I? That was years ago. I had to be like 21 or something, 22. But you know, when you go to the store, you buy a Magnum. Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Don't worry about it, Gambit. It's cool. Don't worry about it, Gambit. Listen, man. I'm gonna start rolling these things right now. I got the numbers in. Right now. I'm gonna start rolling this thing. Remember, this is for the free games. Y'all can see it. And you open a little trap door at the top. I'm gonna stick my hand inside without looking. First number is 37. 37. See it? 37. Nobody has 37, so we don't have to worry about that. I should have brought a little cup down here to hold these joints. Because these little bolas, poles, they're all over the place. All right, I got a little bag for them. All right, yeah. I'm married 25 years. No need for that. I feel you, bro. All right. Next one was 94. We're going to do this at a rapid pace. 94. Boop. Nobody got that. 65. Nobody got that. Boop. And a little bag. These are the bags that I give out that I was sending to people. You see? Listen, man, it is what it is. This is 9. See that? Like I said, there we go. Boom, 9. Nobody got that? Let me look at the numbers, make sure I look at the numbers. All right. Not too many of y'all here. 33. The wildest thing is, I'm just going to send y'all the games. That's it. Y'all won. All of y'all. All the members won. That's it. That's it. Because I got 10 games to give in, right? Think about it this way. Why do I have to do this if I got 10 games to give away and only, 5 of y'all are here? Y'all won. Y'all won for being here. That's it. Y'all won. So this is how we do it. I need you to hit me up on I want you to hit me up on how we talk about stuff. Like if you hit me up on Twitter, or if you hit me up on Facebook, or if you hit me up on Instagram, or if you hit me up on X or Blue Sky, hit me up there. Give me your gamer tag, and I'm going to get those games out to you. I'm going to hit up Sovereign, send them some bread. We're going to get the codes, and I'm going to send the codes out to you. They're random games, but they're good games. Hopefully you don't have the game. If you do have the game, pass it on to somebody else. But again, I told you monthly for members, I'm going to do this. The fact that, Web, you put a number in? Web, did you put a number in? I'm texting you right now on Twitter. He's saying congratulations to the winners. Yeah, B-Leaf, you late. You already got a game. Shut up. You missed it. Hope missed it. Kane and affiliate, I got you. All right. Now I'm going to tell you, this is the end of the show. If you liked anything that you saw here, you see how I treat the members. I treat the members with reverence, love, and respect. You guys put me in a banana suit, and that's what I'm in for. The next joint is right there. It's the hot dog suit. It is what it is. I want y'all to share this out to everybody. Don't keep all this goodness to yourself, because understand this. When nobody got your back, I do, except if you're a pony, because I'm the back kicking in champion, and I'm going to do you like I do you. I'm going to do it like I do it for TV. You know what it is. But me being Mr. 98% right all the time, I told you there was another show and another show. We're going to have that other show. We're going to do it on Thursday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be there with the Iron Lords as we look at all these wonderful games. As Xbox continues its great partnership with Sega. Now we're going to find out if these games go inside Game Pass, if they're day and date, what's happening. Because as Ultimate Game Pass black card carrying members, we support this. But I want you to do what I'm going to do, what you should be doing, that I do every day. I want you to go with game is game and win is win. And I want you to try to play the Game Pass. But before you play the Game Pass, I told you I'm the king of the intros. Ain't nobody got a better intro than mine. And if you do, put it up. Then I'll press rewind. I want you to listen to it with headsets. Let's get to that intro, baby. Let's do it.
Here on the bridge.
What's a man or a king? What's it saying? Advancing the line, advancing the payment. You front the game, but shoot what said as you claim it. It's that Xbox. Spin the block, his legs slide. Fast talker, no riddling. Moonwalking, selling moon rock just to make dividends. You in traffic with family? That much make it a portrait. Gun kick back, not grannies from porches. David on the sea, you know that it's scorching. What's a man or a king? What's it saying? Advancing the line, advancing the payment. You front the game, but shoot what said as you claim it.
You already know the time, told my boys to hold the line. We gon' shoot it out in seconds, leave you posted like a vine. Bow your head down to the king, leave your roses at the shrine. We stay ready for the war, just need the king to drop the sign. Say what you running from, what you running from. I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? Said what you running from, what you running from. I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh?